York, Railfanning the CSX Rochester and West Shore subdivisions. I'm back here live again. It's been a minute, I know, but here we are. Hello, Fairport Railfan Productions. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Just starting off today. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to become live quick enough, but as soon as I got here, LO30 passed by with CSX 2504 leading the charge. So I guess it was fortunate I was able to get a good shot of him, but I was not able to catch him on stream. Now we wait for the first catch of today's stream. That was just the defect detector. We could. Now, here's the thing. That could have been the 359 defect detector that we just heard right there. That definitely was a defect detector. The 359 will come in and out, but it's very spotty. So we could have ourselves a westbound maybe. Hello, St. Augustine Railfan. Hello, ATSF 2926. Hello, everybody. Welcome aboard. No trains yet on stream anyway. Still waiting for the first catch of today's stream. I did, like I said before, I caught the LO30. That's a CSX westbound local. So unfortunately, we weren't able to catch him on stream. I was lucky enough to be able to catch him though. So, we wait here. Oh, there, the Halton Sub Railfan. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. No catches yet. Today's still just starting off. St. Augustine Railfan. Sadusky right now. Hello. Oh, nice, man. Good luck out there. Get yourself some good action here, like we will. Hopefully, if we catch some good action there, that we can hopefully catch here today. Had to phrase that a little weird. I don't know why. I plan to be in Fairport on Friday. Oh, nice, man. Around noon time. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to make that. Just not available at that time. Maybe a Heritage unit, but I doubt it. Well, speaking of ATSF 2926, every stream I like to go over the special catches that are reportedly in the area. So I'll go ahead and go over that right now. Apparently the last special catch was a Union Pacific train. So yeah, we could, that was the 741 that came by yesterday. But we could have B122, which has BNSF 82, BNSF 82, 62, BNSF 3925, and BNSF 3806. That's pretty much the only thing. Going to catch P283 in East Rochester. Nice. P283, that's the Maple Leaf, correct? No, that's not the Maple Leaf. That's 63 and 64. What's P283? Is that Empire Service? Fairport Railfan Productions?
I try to check every morning to see if the 79 repeater is logged on. Oh, and I was listening.
283 is Empire Service, all right. Well, good luck with that. The scanner here is going off. Pretty sure he's talking to LO30. Last BNSF unit you called out is an ET44C4. All right, nice. So there's a chance that we see that. Other than that Union Pacific train that I've mentioned, that's a no-go. I'll be there on Friday in Fairport. Ah, oh, that's unfortunate. St. Augustine Railfan. My friend. Oh, that's what Orlando Railfan Productions is gonna be riding in. Nice. Good morning, Xeno Goku. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. No action yet today. Just starting off. So it looks like a bunch of people are going to be here in Fairport. Well, I'll try to see if I can make it. I'm gonna see if I can make it another day. I hope. Just I'm not available Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Monday of next week. Oh, it's gonna be train time actually here pretty soon. We have a eastbound. Somebody's blowing their horn for a crossing. Hello, Cal. Welcome to the stream. It's so hot, yeah. Well, we have an eastbound on the way right now. I'm going to assume it's on the shore. Still in New York, eh? Yeah, we'll be here for a while, Graham Track. Welcome to the stream. Perfect timing for you. We got a train coming. CSX blowing his horn for the crossing before this. Assuming that we haven't heard him on the defect detector, he's either lawn or he's on the shore. We're going to find out as the gates are activated with a gate runner. It's the first catch of today's stream, everybody. Where have you been for last week? Maybe 80 degrees. Cal, I'll say that in a minute. I'm going to go quiet so I can record this. Be sure to wave, everybody. today. And there's the first catch of today's stream. I missed a lot of chat, so I'm gonna have to go back there for a second. Hello everybody. If you just joined, hello, Midwest Railfan Productions Graham Track, I think I said that already. Metro North is goated. Let's see. Trainmaster and Connor. Hello, everybody. Else that I may have missed, welcome aboard. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Apparently, according to Metro North is goated. That was CSIO 44. That's the first catch of today's stream, so you can't complain. You can hear the trains from my house on the West Shore. Nice, Fairport Railfan Productions. Connor, good luck with that. Good luck with 92. And St. Augustine Railfan. Oh, unfortunately, doesn't look like I'm going to be able to. So you guys, good luck heading out there, man. Cal the SoCal Railfan. Where have you been for the last week? That's the funny part. I've been sick for the last week. And I just haven't been able to get out trackside. You going to do a stream on the 4th? Probably not. Unless if I go train watching that day. If I do, yes, there will be a stream, but I most likely won't be considered as a national holiday, and there probably won't be much action except for maybe the Amtraks. I have been sick. Last week I was better on Sunday, so I was able to go trackside near my railroad museum. They run an old SEPTA Norristown high-speed line trolley for excursion route, so I was able to get a couple shots of that. I thought about doing a stream that day, but I thought better of it. And I did not do one, but I went. Trying to fix it there. That should be better. Last stop of our massive trip is Union, New Jersey. Nice. Good luck out there, St. Augustine Railfan. So yeah, that's the first catch of today's stream. Catch of the day. More trains out into the goal. Those are probably gonna be the last catches of the day. And 64 may or may not have Amtrak 46 on it. So this 46 came by in 63 yesterday. So kind of gambling and rolling the dice here, see if we might be able to see that. I might do Rahway, New Jersey on July 9th. Nice. Seems like a lot of you guys have plans to go to New Jersey for rail fanning. I definitely want to go to Princeton Junction. That's definitely a spot I'd like to hit up one day. You got Princeton Dinky there. And also you're along the Northeast Corridor, so you're getting a bunch of New Jersey Transit and Amtrak traffic. And if you're lucky, you might catch yourself a CSX local there as well. I'll report 46. All right, man. Yeah, I don't really use heritage units too much. It's not that I don't really trust it. It's just, I just don't like it. I just kind of, what I like doing is I just kind of like going out and see what I can see. If I catch something good, that's great. If I don't, oh well. If I do hear something good's in the area, though, I will try and catch it. Like a CSX heritage unit, which I have yet to see one. A lot of you probably know. I've yet to see one CSX heritage unit. But their numbers are growing day by day because apparently they just released the new Georgia Railroad heritage unit yesterday. It was funny. I was just asking, like, where's my... It was funny. Yesterday, before the unit was unveiled, I was asking, where's my Georgia Railroad heritage unit? So I kind of manifested that into existence.
Hey, Mike. What happened to the back? Did it tear? No, it just came out. Okay.
48, what's your opinion on 4822? 4822, that's the new unit, right? That's the brand new unit? That's the new Norfolk Southern Honoring Our Rail Workers, or Moving America unit. I think it's all right. I do really like the red. I will give Norfolk Southern credit. I do not like their railroad at all. I've been very adamant about that, but I will give them credit. They know how to do good paint schemes. That's evident with 911, moving the weight of the world, yeah. That's evident with 911, all of their heritage units, they're really good at making heritage units. They're really good at making special units, and I will give them credit. That unit, I think, is really good with the black on red. Now, this might be biased considering red is one of my favorite colors, and I think red on any sort of locomotive looks great, but yeah, of course, that might be some bias there. but I think they did a really good job on that unit. I'm very shocked that it even led a train, considering its message that's on the nose, and we all know how Norfolk Southern likes their railroad. We all know how much Norfolk Southern cares about their railroad workers, or lack of, I should say.
I didn't know they made buns that big. Okay.
Hello, Trains and More. Of course, you're always welcome, man. I always love to support the community, and welcome to the stream, man. Hi. If you want to go back about 10 or so minutes, you will see the first and only. Scanner's just going off. I can't decipher a word it says. But yeah, if we want to go back about 10 or so minutes, you'll see the first and only catch today's stream. But yeah, I have no idea what they were talking about there.
These were seven.
No, the other one. The other one.
Very loud scanner. Oh yeah, it is, but it doesn't really reach out too far. It really reaches only to the two defect detectors around here, the 359 and the 34, or the 364.
I want to see the other.
Been on Amtrak 168. Don't know what that is. Is that? Oh wait, is that the new Is that what's that? Phase 3? Heartland Flyer 25th anniversary. I haven't even seen a photo of it. I haven't seen it. That's the thing. So no opinion. I haven't seen it. So I don't even know what it looks like. Isn't it just like a regular? I don't know. Are they only running that on the Heartland Flyer? Because I'm most likely not going to see it. It's been in Texas and Oklahoma. Nice. So I guess it is going across the country. I thought that would have only stayed on the train called the Heartland Flyer. Unless if it does run between Texas and Oklahoma. Opinions on Amtrak 145, 108, 130, and 662. 145, first Amtrak heritage unit I've ever seen in my life, so I hold that to a special place. 108 I think is pretty cool. I've seen it a couple times. 130, I admit I haven't seen that in real life, but I've seen photos of it. It's all right. I kind of like it. And 662 I haven't even heard of, but I think that's the. But is 662? I don't remember that one, but is that the Veterans electric Veterans locomotive unit? If it's not, then I don't know what 662 is. 130's man, yeah, but it's a good heritage unit in my opinion. I've seen 145 twice, and it was the first ever Amtrak heritage unit I've ever seen, so I hold that to a special place. 62 isn't it? It is the Veterans unit. Okay, yeah, I knew it. A very good scheme. I love the Veterans unit. I was very sad when they retired the other Veterans locomotive, the P42 Veterans locomotive. I don't understand why they. Does anybody know why they sidelined that locomotive? Was it just age? Was it just age, or was there an issue with the locomotive? Yeah, 42. I knew it was that. It's in Beech Grove, Indiana. Oh, so it still exists. It's issues with the locomotive, yeah, probably. They should repaint another one. I'm sad that they retired 606. What was 606? Is that another ALC 42? Or ALC-64, my bad. I don't know numbers. If you're going to talk heritage units, give the name of the heritage unit. I don't know numbers. The only numbers I really know are 911 and 1776. Oh yeah, man, 606. They just removed the wrap.
I want to see the phone and see the train.
It was the Coca-Cola unit.
Huh?
Welcome, yeah, man. Yeah, the ACS 64, not ALC 42. Thank you. ACS 64.
9 to 7. Yeah.
That just went. Oh, where's the standard phase 5? Yeah, the Coca-Cola looked really cool. I never saw it. I never saw it until they eventually retired the unit, but I've seen photos of the unit. It looked like a really cool wrap. I know it's kind of funny we're praising like a commercial, like an advertised train, but it was a really cool wrap. I guess the same thing could be said for NASCARs, but anyway. Yeah, it was definitely a cool unit. Glad to see that. And also welcome, yeah, man. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, that's just a car right over there. That's just a car firing up. Thought I heard a horn. Turns out it was just a car firing up. It sounded like a distant one of those CSX K5 LLAs. Fun fact, Subaru engines sound a lot like K5 LLAs. Don't ask me how I know this. So yeah, we got an early train here today. Hopefully we'll catch a couple more. I will right now be looking at the Amtrak train tracker. Let's hope 64 didn't get held up too much in customs. Those who don't know, 64 runs from Toronto, Canada to New York Penn Station. And of course they have to go through customs. So let's hope that it didn't take too long. Why am I getting so many phone calls? Right now it's running 12 minutes late. It's going zero miles an hour. It's at the border right now, so it's definitely getting held up at customs right now. Last time I checked, 64 was still in Niagara Falls. Yeah, right now it looks like it's on the border. Right up there.
Right above your head.
I run away from him.
Okay, got it.
So yeah, he'll be a minute.
You got one for each direction. One west, one east. Yep.
And 63 is making his way. He's got a couple more stops. Yeah, 63's got a couple more stops before he makes it down here. He's running about 17 minutes late. 64 is being held up at customs right now. He's running about 12 minutes late. So I'm going to assume 64 at this point is probably going to be about 30 minutes late pulling into Rochester. That's my guess. As customs can be a pain for the trains that run through there. So I'm almost certain it's going to be a minute before the Amtrak train could get through there. 63, we don't have to worry about that, so there's really no excuse on why he should be 17 minutes late unless he's held up behind a freight train, which was very similar to what happened at Coldwater. For those who haven't seen my last stream, we caught a bunch of trains. We didn't catch a bunch of trains, we caught 5. But when it came, we caught 2. Let's see, no, we caught about like 1 or 2 early on the stream. Well, we caught 1 early, then we hit a dry spell, caught another one, then we did a long dry spell, and just before the 2 Amtraks came, we almost had a meet right in front of us between a CSX Auto Rack and a CSX Manifest. Like, as soon as one cleared, I looked behind me, and I could see the train passing by a signal that was like half a football field away, and I just see another train, and then I see another guy's headlights coming this way. So that turned into a very cool shot. We missed a meet by like a few seconds, so Not a few seconds. I'd say about like 30 seconds to a minute, which is nice. I think shot-wise, I think it's really cool in person to catch a meet, but for recording, I don't think you want meets. Meets aren't the best. Next train when? I don't know, Cal the SoCal Rail fan. We just gotta wait. The only thing I'm sure about is that the Amtrak trains will be. The only thing I'm sure about is that we'll catch the Amtrak trains, and those will be here in about an hour or so. But most likely we'll catch ourselves some CSX action in between. Hello, Big John Rail Productions. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. If you want to go back about 20 or so minutes, you'll see the first and only catch of today's stream, which was a CSX eastbound intermodal train on the West Shore. So if you want to see that, go back about 20 or so minutes. Oh, actually, don't go back. We got another one coming here. Westbound, everybody. Train time, everybody. Be sure to wave, chat. Be sure to wave. Yes, sir. Fresh. Second unit, fresh C44W. And there goes the what was it? C44 CW, fresh, number 80, second in tow. A foul K5HL, definitely a foul horn. Glad we were able to catch that. And there's the second catch of today's stream. So whoever said, when's the next train? I guess it was about 5 minutes. Manifested that into existence.
Jax, what you doing, buddy?
63 might get here at around 264 at around 140, yeah. 64 departed customs. All right, that's a good sign. But yes, there's the second catch of today's stream. Back-to-back intermodals. Oh, Jersey Central 833, welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. If you want to go back about 5 or so minutes, you'll see the second catch of today's stream, which was a westbound CSX intermodal train with a fresh C449W, or a fresh C44CW. Cal, that's around, Cal the SoCal Rail fan, if it's 9 a.m. your time, that would be 9 a.m. your time. We're talking Eastern. So just subtract 3 hours from those.
He'll go back there anyway. If you go back, he'll go back. And I'm happy for sure.
It's on this side of Syracuse.
Opinion on CSX 1834. Is that the new one they just released? Is that the Georgia Railroad Heritage unit they just released?
And then the Batavia Hamfest is...
I kind of manifested, if that's so, I kind of manifested. Ah, that's for him. I manifested that one coming out into existence. Yeah, that was one. Yeah, he took one, so. One's for westbound. The tracks here are not bi-directional. The West Shore is. But all the other tracks are not bi-directional. One's for westbounds, two's for eastbounds. That train went that way, so he crossed it.
They like
Yes,
flowers.
he was going that way.
What? Sweet
It
lunch.
was a western. No, the one that's from the western.
That's for Jack.
What's that audio, Bill? Somebody talking on our repeater? Yes.
If 1864 is the Georgia Railroad, I manifested that to come into existence, which is kind of funny. So yeah, I think it's pretty cool.
Eat lunch, buddy.
I like the blue and silver. I think it looks really nice. I wish steam could return here. Well, there's a railroad around me, Excursion Railroad. They don't run it as much anymore, but they do have a due to FRA standards, they do have a steam locomotive that they run from time to time. But due to FRA standards, they can't run it too much because they're also run freight operations on the railroad. They're an excursion railroad, but they run freight operations as well. So by definition, they become a short line. Therefore, they have to comply with FRA standards, and their steam locomotive does not comply with FRA standards. So it can't lead. When you're done streaming, check Discord. No rush though. All right, thank you. Yeah, man. Will do. Nice, sounds familiar. Yes, Jersey Central. That is the Arcade and Attica Railroad. There's a grain industry that they work. I think they work with who they work in compliance with them. But there's a grain industry. There's a grain and tanker industry that they work. So that's what gives them a short line. So if someone... All right, take care, Cal, the SoCal Rail fan. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you again for stopping by. Take care, man.
I didn't mind going in early. Man, I hated staying late. 3 o'clock, that one thing.
So yeah, that last CSX train, we caught him going track speed, I believe. I believe that was 60 miles an hour. I think track speed here is 60 for every train, Amtrak included. I also believe 765 ventured on this line. Not sure what that is, Jersey Central. If you could give me the locomotive's name. Like I've said many times on stream, I am terrible with locomotive numbers. The only ones I'll know is 911 and 1776. And 3194. I finally remembered 3194. Nickel plate. I'm sure. Are you sure? Yeah, man. I vaguely remember the Nickel Plate Road. Is that the Nickel Plate Road Heritage Unit or a Nickel Plate Road unit? It's on the southern tier. Best Class 1 no road. I want to say Ferromex, but no. I'll go Canadian National. Nickel Plate Steam Engine. Then yeah, I probably took the tier. I doubt it would have taken the Rochester sub. That's Nickel Plate's Norfolk Southern. It did go down the southern tier. Nice. That must have been a cool shot. Dude, I gotta catch I gotta go Railfanning the southern tier pretty soon. I'm gonna try and see if I can catch myself a couple Norfolk Southern. Next CSX Heritage Unit, guess. What do we not have? I don't know. I don't know what we don't have. That's the thing. In EAI. SAL, maybe. 48 has departed Syracuse, being 14 minutes late, going approximately 58. Well, Trainmaster, that's already come through here, so we won't see it. Expect one of those two within the next month or so. Yeah, probably. 16th got released yesterday. Yeah, I'd realized that. Dude, I gotta catch a CSX Heritage Unit someday. Bro, I've been striking out big time. All good, just want to let. Yeah, so we will not be seeing 48, obviously. 64 and 63 trains I hope to see today. If they end up being like 3 hours late, then we will definitely not be seeing them. But admit 765 was my inspiration for Railfanning. It was awesome to see her in upstate on the southern tier and in Buffalo. Oh, nice. I say 1834 is a mix of 1836 and 1871. No idea what those 36 and 911 do with that passport port. Yeah, I know, you don't gotta rub it in there. Yeah, I missed that. I missed them both. I know the New York Central and 911 also went by on a train through here during the day, and I missed that. So, yeah, I've been. Yeah, the my Fairport, my Heritage Unit, CSX Heritage Unit average is looking worse than my batting average right now. So yeah, so we've seen 2 today. Not bad. Hope to catch at least 2 more. Top 3 best CSX Heritage Units, that's easy. Chassis System, Conrail, and Seaboard. Easy. Chassis System number 1, Conrail number 2, and Seaboard System number 3. 100%. Best Heritage Unit schemes in my opinion. And I'm not biased because the Conrail caboose is right here.
Sign me up. Where do I sign? I'm out of here. That's like one of the cops when they offered us that straight 20-year retirement. Yeah, you didn't sign up for it. Aren't yourself behind the group?
So we should hopefully catch at least 1 or 2 more trains before the Amtrak trains come. This should be here within the next Amtrak train should be here within about an hour and a half. The first one, anyway. Top 3 worst CSX Heritage Units. The LNN's one of them. I'm not sure about the rest. The P and LE, I think, is going to be on that list. And that's about it. I kind of like everything except those 2, because those 2. I mean, to be fair, there's nothing much they could have done. But to be fair, there's nothing much they could have done with those units. I just don't think they I just don't think during their execution it was just done well. I will say though, their LNN nose unit, that nose unit that they did for LNN. Oh, the bridge got a new horn. I will say that LNN nose unit that those people did. I will say that is my favorite nose unit though. Is that they did that great. 64, driving approximately 44 miles per hour, leaving Buffalo's version of Niagara Falls. Nice. It has 2 Niagara Falls stops. It's got Toronto's Niagara Falls, or Canada's Niagara Falls. I don't think it's Toronto. I don't think it's considered Toronto. They got Canada's Niagara Falls, and they got Buffalo's Niagara Falls. So the next station should be Buffalo. Then it's got another station around Buffalo, and then it's got Rochester. Then after Rochester, we'll see it pass through here. This is after Rochester. So unlike how my other streams have been, we're gonna see 64 after it stops at Rochester. Gotta go. I'll be back. All right, take care, Cal the SoCal Rail fan. Thank you again for stopping by, man. So we should, I don't want to say should, we will hopefully have ourselves at least 1 or 2 more freight trains.
Yeah, I remember that, yeah.
You hear those bells, that's for the bridge.
Now you guys were there down in Yes, that was
Here we go. Someone just hit 380. That was definitely the intermodal train that just went by. That's around Coldwater, actually. That's around Coldwater and Attridge Road. I'm shocked it came through that clearly.
Oh, that one. Food was good there, the service was very good.
Yeah, so that defect detector, I thought that was going to be 364, considering how clear that went through that scanner. I've never heard something that far away come through the scanner that clearly, so I got the first for everything.
Yeah, you know, the place was packed inside.
But yeah, that was pretty smooth, so I was actually shocked. I don't know, maybe they upgraded the scanner, which would be a great thing, but I still can't hear that 359 defect detector, though. I still got to hear that.
So, Bill, living out sodas or sodas, I suppose you probably had boats over your lifetime, right? Honestly, I never had a boat. No?
The bridge.
Bill, they say the two happiest days
Bridge Bell.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. I was out on Silver Lake with his friends. My wife taught with this guy's wife, Roger and I went out on the boat.
Or CSX train before the Amtrak trains. That'll get us at an even 5, or not even, but that'll get us at a good 5 today. That'll technically get me at an even 6. I've seen them. I saw, like I said before, I've seen that one. I saw that one local off stream with the Conrail power. 2504 lead. CSX 2504 was leading that charge. Apparently, 3 Conrails yesterday were running elephant style, leading that local. I'm not sure what that was about.
It's actually kind of fun. Growing up, so I learned the water in that. I learned the water. So it wasn't really far out. They had a little lake out there. Yeah, because I got to get him to take a nap. Cheryl's got a cousin out.
So just finish your lunch.
So we will hopefully catch ourselves. That's at 365. Then we got something coming.
Is that the west?
Yeah, if that's the West Shore. Then we got one coming. Then.
350 between here and Henry's that
Okay, so yeah, we got one.
355, right?
Computer.
Yeah, I think so.
I worked through one of those companies. I worked
Wayne,
with Xerox, one of the
355. Okay,
So yeah.
West Shore probably coming this way, right?
Yeah, most likely. I've been here like 4 times this month, and I haven't seen one single westbound on the shore. So.
Westbound, very rare. But it does
Yeah, I
happen.
know. I think maybe my whole life I've seen one westbound on the shore, and it was a high one. So.
company started up, had 2
I think if steam excursions come back to this area, it should be ex-New York Central locomotive. Well, I mean, we do have that like I said, the Arcade and Attica steam locomotive, that still exists. That locomotive still exists. They just don't use it because of FRA standards. But if they could get that thing FRA approved, then you can bet that they'll use it because that steam was a huge moneymaker. It still trails, they still use it, but it trails second to one of their units. But anyway, we should have ourselves a train on the shore here pretty soon. Hopefully. Unless, of course, that was an LA&L train, but I doubt it. As I know the LA&L train, LA&L will work on the shore.
Yeah, I think we've got one coming.
Okay, super.
What are the chances that could be an LA&L train? Because I know they work on the shore as well.
I've never seen an LAL on the shore, but if it does, it's even rare as far from all my experience. I don't know.
Because I know it's double tracked somewhere, and one of those tracks is the LA&L main, and another one's the West Shore.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, we could hopefully have ourselves a CSX train within the next 5-10 minutes. Just have to wait for that horn, I guess. It's got a couple crossings to blow before it gets here, so.
was coming about 40 minutes.
That was not this tripod I kicked. That is a good sign. So yeah, we might have ourselves another CSX train on the shore, which is really interesting. I haven't seen too much action on the shore yet this year, so this will be great. So that'd be pretty good. That means well, we've seen 2 trains in 1 hour, which isn't bad. Isn't bad for the Rochester sub, but if we catch 3, that's really good. But I do know yesterday between this time, like we had a 14 that came through, so a little bit slow compared to yesterday, but to me this is pretty good. True, FRA should give the A&A a chance, or excursion service that draw crowds of people into rail fans. That they could, the railroad could propose that to the town could propose that to the FRA, because that could be a strong source of income. Just, I don't think the FRA would allow it. But they've given other locomotives passes, but then again, the locomotives they have given passes to was like 611. Like a huge steam locomotive, a huge like streamliner famous locomotive that rail fans would flock to see. Just, I don't think it'd get the same privileges that 611 would get, considering it's just like a small town railroad. I feel like if they were to drop the freight operation that they do, they would make money. Because I also know they do some coal operations. I've heard they do coal operations as well, along with their grain and tankers operations. Just I've only seen one of them. I've only seen that grain and tanker operation. They drop those operations, then I think they have a shot at becoming an excursion qualified railroad. But since they do those freight operations, they're classified as a short line. Which I think is what short lines are classified as. Although I'm not sure. Are the big railroad class 1s, the smaller railroads that still do big road freights are class 2s, and then shorter railroads that don't really do that do maybe like 1 or 2 like road freights are like class 3s, and I think they're considered, I don't think they actually do a road freight, so I think that's their own separate class and it's a short line. That's what I think. They could be classified as class 3 and class 3s could be short lines. I know the RNS is a class 3 railroad, the Rochester and Southern, because they do some road freights. I actually caught a road freight a few weeks ago, an RNS road freight. On complete accident, I was going over across. We got stopped at it. We got stopped by them on a crossing. First ever RNS catch, so I can add that. Also had Buffalo and Pittsburgh power as well. It had Rochester and Southern, Buffalo and Pittsburgh power on it. So I had 2 birds with 1 stone on that. So yeah, we could hopefully in the next, I guess I said 5, that was a little too given, maybe like 10, 15 minutes. Catch a freight train here.
Last night about 9 o'clock, 8:39. And they blocked off East Avenue, and they wouldn't let any traffic. They shoveled them all down.
Here we go. That's the train horn. That's the train horn I'm waiting for.
And Monroe Avenue.
There's the train horn we're waiting for, everybody. So, train time, chat. First one in a few minutes. This is mostly a short train here. There we go, gates are being activated. I'm gonna go quiet so I can record this. Be sure to wave, everybody. Be sure to wave, chat. Bat out the window, yes sir. Oh, I got a great shot of him waving his hat. Let's go. Number three. Third catch of today's stream, everybody, and back-to-back-to-back intermodals. Not bad. And also, that's back-to-back, not back-to-back, but that's 2 eastbounds on the shore, which is really interesting. Must be something going on down in Goodman. Hello, Jackson B. Railfanning. Welcome to the stream. Bye-bye. You came at a great time, man. Give us a wave in the virtual Railfan cam, yeah. Hey, he gave you that hat. Waving that hat out there, man. You'll love to see it. I should have waved my hat back. That would have been great. I got a good picture of him actually waving the hat too, which is nice. So there's the third catch of today's stream, everybody. 3 intermodals, cannot complain. Airport's cooking right now. See what more train action we can catch today. We're going to go ahead and check on the time. It's currently 12:28, so probably in an hour and 20 minutes, we should catch ourselves the first Amtrak train. Actually, more like an hour and 10 minutes. Should catch ourselves the first of the 2 Amtrak trains that will run by here today.
Now, the one exception will be next month.
So
July 8th.
we'll hope if we can catch and maybe see and catch one more CSX train before then.
You mean Ricky's or California? Ricky's. I said, it's all Mondays, the second and fourth Mondays. So the first Monday, no, the second Monday in July now is gonna be the 8th. It's the first Monday, so, but they're closed that week, so we're gonna go to Calendar Sellers instead. If you look on the Railfanning website, they've got a calendar there and it shows all the. He's got on the calendar, you know, all every net, it was date, time.
That's pretty good, man. That's
the
three
name of it,
3 trains on stream. Seen 4. So can't forget about that local that I caught, unfortunately, off stream, but still.
Lots of ham radio activity. Oh, yeah. That's good.
Oh, I know.
So I got my new phone about a month ago. It's gone.
Well, yeah, we'll see what more action we can catch today. Hopefully we'll catch 2 more. Well, we're going to catch 2 more, I hope. But maybe 1 more CSX.
But I got 32 gigabytes
Oh, they don't have this.
just for photos and videos.
Wow, that's amazing.
Now I got all kinds of new apps. I couldn't let them go. There's no one that's full. It's only at 32 gigabytes.
Okay. Quite the unit there.
Yeah.
Very good. How much? 200. That's not bad at all. Considering what you get, I guess. That'll keep you busy for a while.
I mean, I'm not on the iPad.
I'm not either.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I'll get a video of it.
Oh, there you go.
It's funny, it seems like the West Shore trains are a lot longer than they are on the Rochester subdivision. It seemed like the one on the Rochester sub went by extremely quickly, but then again, I think the track speed on the Rochester sub through here is 60 miles an hour, and I think the track speed on the West Shore, considering that they're coming off a bunch of switches and they're going to switch back onto the onto the Rochester sub, I think they're probably down to like 40 to 50 miles an hour. So there's definitely a speed change, but still, with that being said, it seems like that they're still a whole lot longer. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong though. I don't know.
I watch it at home a lot, but the one Fairport kid, that's two cameras here. Their feed has been down for what's going on? CSX had a couple, they have engines done up. They have red and white. They find a place to go playground. Little white line. Where's it? Yeah. Not a half mile down the road, say 20 bridge tracks right there, you know. And I had the cameras on.
So I was called
Just happened to catch it, and I go,
Good.
what?
Yeah, okay.
He said, yeah, the fire one's coming through. We went down there, sat, and yes, we got that one filled.
Someone's dialing dispatch right now.
The only time I've been going is for, every time I check the feed is probably great.
pictures of going through Batavia and stuff. Yeah, I've got a couple of friends that want to get together sometime this season. So get together. Yeah, somewhere. That'll all kind of. I think. And that's okay.
It's probably about an hour 20 before it gets here. Must have got stuck in customs. So a little update on train number 64. He's running very delayed. He'll be here within about an hour and 20 at the latest, I'd say. Just remember, he still has to stop at Rochester, so. So it's probably going to be a minute before he arrives here.
Put it in the bag. We don't lose it. Thanks, buddy. Good job.
Chatter on the scanner, it sounds like, but seems like just some yard works going on back. Welcome back, Cal, the SoCal Rail fan. Not sure if you saw it, but if you want to go back about 10 minutes, you'll see the third catch of today's stream. Dialing up dispatch. Oh, there goes an unmarked car. Yeah, so 64 still has 2 more station stops before Rochester. 63, I think, only has 1 more. So we could see 63. He's running currently on time. Something rare for Amtrak. They're going to want to slow him up pretty soon. Can't have a train on time. He's pulling in. He'll be in Syracuse pretty soon, so. Yeah, we'll have ourselves. So yeah, the next 2 trains, I don't want to say are going to be, but the next 2 trains are on their way that I know about are Amtrak 63 and 64 and should be in here within about an hour and 20 minutes, I'd say, for both. So yeah, around 2 will come through. So yeah, at the very latest, the next train will be at around an hour and 20 minutes. That's at the very latest. That most likely will not happen. We'll most likely at least catch 1 more CSX freight train. Because we've had a lot of West Shore subdivision action, but we haven't had a lot of Rochester subdivision action. We've only seen about 1 train on stream that run through there, and that was a westbound intermodal, so we could have some eastbound action waiting to run through the floodgates.
We're trying to figure out what we're going to do next. We just finished lunch. We saw 3 trains so far. Yeah, it's going to be a little late.
Oh, you heard? May? Oh, he was a, no, he wanted to find out.
I don't know what we're gonna do yet. I think we might just have no. I think give a little bigger. And he does not want to go to the.
Maybe they're breaking away a little bit now. Yes, that's right. He is very much West. Yeah, very much. Very much. How do you think he is?
Let's let them go, okay? Yeah, they gotta go back to their train.
So yeah, hopefully we'll catch at least one more freighter. A couple more Amtraks, and maybe call it a day. Is the lift bridge for the boats that run through here, that's raising right now. That's the bells you hear, not for the crossing.
Should we wait 5 more minutes? So, you wanna leave after that? Or do you wanna hang out for a while? You wanna hang out after that?
That's
Shopper thoughts. Avocado edition.
If I had a time machine, I wouldn't go back in time to write a dinosaur or hang out with George. I'd go
Here we go. Crossing's activated. I'm going to go quiet so I can record this. Here comes the 4th train of today's stream.
make his walk. But I insist
Minimum $10 per order. Additional terms apply.
CSX equipment defect detector milepost 313.7.
Must be a great day to be on the shore. It's the 3rd catch today that's been on the West Shore, man. That's incredible. There we go. 4th catch of today's stream. So that means back to back to back to back intermodals. 3 of them shore subdivision. This is interesting. There must be some sort of track on track number 1 on the Rochester subdivision because there's no way they would have this many freight trains on the West Shore subdivision. This is unique. This isn't something I've seen before, so yeah, there we go. Fourth catch of the day. And apparently we might have ourselves a westbound 2. Did I say track 1? I meant track 2. They must be working on Rochester subdivision track 2. But we might have something westbound on the way. We might have a westbound on the way because I'm hearing on the scanner somebody's picking up, hitting mileposts. Defect detectors creeping up here. So we might have ourselves another. We might have ourselves another CSX westbound here pretty soon. Or pretty soon, I'd say pretty soon, but maybe sometime in the future. Oh, hello, Midwest Railfanning Productions. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. If you want to go back about 5 or so minutes, you'll see. It's probably the train just went by. If you want to go back about 5 or so minutes, you'll see the 4th catch of today's stream, which was a eastbound, intermodal train on the West Shore subdivision. That's our 4th of 4. That's our 4th intermodal train of the day. So all 4 trains today have been intermodal. Not too bad of a day. So yeah, now we wait for the next train, which at this point, I'm going to be surprised if we get another CSX, but we'll remain hopeful, of course. We could, like I said, we might have another CSX train than the Amtrak trains. But it's been nonstop on the West Shore today. Every eastbound train I've seen has been on the West Shore, so that's really interesting. Not something I've seen before. So yeah, I hope to catch some more action here today. Like I said, we still got those 2 Amtrak trains on the way. In fact, let's go ahead and check on them right now. So they both should be in Rochester pretty soon. Not pretty soon, but soon. One of them should be in Rochester in about an hour. Go. Huh?
You're gonna have a hard time.
Oh, that could be, yeah. That's coming this way. No. Oh, yeah, that's it.
That's Syracuse.
So, huh? Oh, yeah. Let go ahead and check on the train tracker right now. See where Amtrak trains are.
No, I didn't read it. Yes, he's bad. Yeah.
Yeah, 63 running about 5 minutes late. About to pull into Syracuse in the next few minutes. And 64. Hold on, 64. 64. Run about 25 minutes late. Still has one more station left in Buffalo before it makes its way down here. Hello, watching from London right now. Nice. Welcome, CT Railroad Productions. I guess you're a little bit out of state right now, aren't you? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. If you want to go back about 10 or so minutes, you'll see the fourth catch of today's stream, which was a CSX westbound intermodal on the West Shore sub. Eastbound intermodal on the West Shore sub. Waiting on 2 Amtraks at least, and hopefully some more CSX action. So yeah, now we just gotta wait and see what we can catch.
Another one.
Is that 3-5? Yeah, that one. Yeah, that's another one. So that's another one on the West Shore.
Coming east on the shore.
Yeah, we got another one here. We got another eastbound on the way here on the West Shore. This will be the 4th train today on the West Shore. This is nothing like I've seen before. I have never seen this many trains on the West Shore subdivision. The most I've ever seen is 2. This is doubling it. By some, okay, so what I gotta say here, there's 100% track work going on track number 1 or track number 2. On the Rochester sub, the middle track. So let's go over here today. Right here, this is not track 1. This is the West Shore subdivision, a completely different line. It basically bypasses Rochester. It's the same line. You're gonna make it to the same destination if you use the West Shore. It just goes around Rochester. This is track number 2 here on the Rochester subdivision. This is track 1. Track 2 is eastbound. It's for eastbounds. Track 1 is for westbounds. The West Shore is, by definition, the West Shore is technically bidirectional. But it usually sees eastbounds. Are railfanning in real life right now? Now, so I'm going to be railfanning. I'm at home watching this live. Nice. Well, welcome, Jackson B. Railfanning. It looks like you might catch your 2nd train of the day. For me, it'll be my 6th. Yes, for me it'll be my 6th. This will be the 5th catch of today's stream as it makes its way down. It'll be about 5 minutes. I've never seen the West Shore sub this busy, and this year I haven't seen this line this busy for a while. I am so glad I chose Fairport today, because if I feel like I chose anywhere else, I would have only seen 1 train today, so far. I wonder how it must be at Attridge Road seeing all of these freight trains diverge off to the West Shore. There's got to be something going on track number 2.
You guys didn't have your racing time, did you?
No, I should have stopped in Fairville, but I thought maybe we got
They didn't have, no. But that's what your dryer and shower.
Yeah, I have noticed. If you've seen a lot of my recent streams when we haven't been in Fairport, there's been a lot of railroad ties along the train tracks around Pixley Road, Coldwater, and Traybolt when I've done those streams. You gotta wonder if they're working on the tracks right now down there, and that's why they're sending everything down the shore.
I went through the police academy.
Yeah.
Somewhere around there. And used to be a bar on the east side. It's called the Winter.
Yeah, I've never seen the West Shore this busy. I think it just a defect detector. His whole train finally cleared the 355 defect detector on the West Shore. So yeah, our freight train will make it here pretty soon. This will be the 5th catch of today's stream. I think the most trains I've ever seen on a stream is about 8 in one day. So we're looking to hopefully beat that record today. As we're at least, so right now we're at 5. If we see this one freight train, we're gonna at least have 8, so we'll tie the record, and hopefully if we catch one more, we'll beat it.
Nine, all boys. 22 down to 5. Put the big poster on the refrigerator.
We're on 3.7. That's probably
My son, they had quite a spread.
Yeah, but he also has to stop at Syracuse, though. Oh, yes, that's not him, then. That can't be him. No, that can't be him. That's another freight train, then. Oh, yeah, that's definitely another freight train. So it looks like we might have ourselves a westbound here, too, then. Eventually. So, yeah, we might catch 2 more freights here before the Amtraks. But yeah, right now we should have ourselves CSX West Shore eastbound. And eventually CSX westbound, and then most likely the next 2 Amtrak. So looks like we got some action making its way down here.
CSX, equipment defect detector, milepost 30.
That was the one that just went by in the West Shore, then. That's on 2. We heard one on 1, though. That's Amtrak. No, that's a westbound. That's a westbound freighter because that's on 1. So we have a westbound freighter making its way down here then. So we have a westbound freighter, and we also have an eastbound train on the West Shore that will get here eventually. Hopefully. Just gonna wait for its horn. So yeah, we're getting jam-packed here. We have so we have a hearing of 4 trains here. We have potential for 4.
Tim, how are you, sir?
I remember hearing the defect detector on the West Shore before, and it just nothing came. So we could hopefully, that might just be unlucky and we might not see anything for a minute. It could have just been like a local that wouldn't work out here, or we could catch ourselves, or we will catch ourselves another freight train here on the shore, and then we'll see ourselves another westbound, then we'll catch with the Amtraks.
He says that, they said 1998.
We just said something in Morse code.
How's the train watch going? Well, we've seen a few.
Ah, here we go. Here comes that West Shore train, everybody. Here comes the 5th catch of today's stream, everybody. There go the gates. I'm going to go quiet so we can watch this. Be sure to wave, everybody. Number 5, man. This is great.
Another one on the shoreline.
train right there. Oh, never mind. This is manifest. Something I ain't seen in a while. Dual DPUs and a lot of Iowa interstate cars. Main Central cars right there. This train was all over the place with stuff it had on it. Yes, that was probably this guy then. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. If it's on track 2 though, it's going that way. Yeah.
What's your YouTube channel? Just a random reel.
So, given the Iowa interstate cars and the Main Central, I can safely say that this freight train probably originated out of the Chicago area. That's probably where that manifest originated, and it's probably going to somewhere along the Hudson line. So yeah, 2 DPUs on that as well. A double-header DPU on that as well. Ain't something I've seen in a long time, so that made for a little unique catch right there. It's train number 5 on the stream. First non-intermodal of the day. So yeah, today's been pretty busy. Pretty good day for just a single track sub. 4 trains in 2 hours is pretty good. 4 trains in 2 hours is pretty good, but we've had 5 today on stream, and we're definitely going to have a 6 and 7, but we might also have an 8th because it sounds like we have a westbound intermodal on the way. Or not intermodal, but a westbound train on the way. Most likely intermodal. Let's get ahead of myself right there. As we're 360. That's our mile marker here. we've heard one hit 334 that's east of us, and it's a westbound train because it hit track 1, which is westbound. So we most likely have ourselves a westbound freight train on track 1. Plus, we got ourselves that westbound. And we also got that eastbound Amtrak that I doubt will also take the shore. So that'll be our first non-shore eastbound of the day, most likely that Amtrak.
So the Parkway is threshold. Yep. You know that.
Like I say, you can't keep nothing a secret. I heard you on the airwaves.
That's right. And I do that so that everybody is knowledgeable about
Yes, he's king, but
Yeah, very busy day today. Very. It's that way.
He just busting chops.
Is he talking to Amtrak? Or is he talking? I think he's talking with Amtrak. He's talking to an Autorack train. Oh, we might have ourselves a we might have ourselves an eastbound here then, pretty soon. Never mind about that Amtrak call. We might have ourselves an eastbound manifest here, or Autorack train here.
Well, a couple of months ago you were getting dinged below. Do they really? There was a guy down in New York City. They nailed him and they put him in the can. He came out. He's doing the same thing again. Yeah.
Has been quiet.
Hey, what happened? Is Jim still in his repeater? And
I think someone just hit 364.1. I think that's what I just heard right there.
yeah. Well, Stefano in English is Steve.
That's over there. Yeah, we have ourselves an Autorack train on the way then.
It's offline on those websites. The one that you're on. Well,
I think dispatch is talking to a lot of. So basically, what it sounds like is my hunch about track 1 is what is right. Track 2, or my hunch about track 2 is right. Everybody, track 2 is not an available track.
Okay.
Must be a great day to be a West Shore rail fan right now, I'm telling you. Action's non-stop there. They either have to take track 2 or they have to take track. They either have to take the West Shore. They either have to take track 1 or the West Shore. Yeah, so he was also talking to 64, I believe. They have every train either has to take the shore or track 1, and then they'll eventually all the eastbounds. That's who just went by. All right, he already went by. I mean. So it sounds like we have Autorack train and.
Well, that's okay. Yeah, I was surprised there were no portables
Already.
or mobile. Yeah, not at first. I was
So we should have ourselves one CSX eastbound, a CSX westbound, and 2 more Amtrak trains, it sounds like. But those are my guesses.
Geez, how many?
Did MAK call in?
3.9 or 1.9?
He's a real nice guy.
He's a very nice guy.
That's Amtrak. So why is he on 1?
I haven't
That's interesting.
He used to go to Westgate.
He's got to be passing somebody.
He was no longer.
Leaving.
Oh, Syracuse. Hello, ATSF 2926. Welcome to the stream. Welcome back. Thank you for stopping by. If you want to go back about 15 or so minutes, you'll see the 5th catch. Yes, the 5th catch of today's stream. Eastbound manifest. So if you want to go ahead and see that, go back about 15 or so minutes. It sounds like we have 4 more trains on the way, though.
And we're gonna try it on Wednesday.
2 CSX and 2 Amtraks on the way. Sounds like it. You have to wait and see, though.
Apparently there's a long driveway. You can't really see the park from the road reading the sand, but it's a beautiful park.
Is that the park behind St. Theodore's? It's Spencerport.
Jim, I don't know. I've never been there in my life.
Bill, is that the one on Spencerport Road?
He has an 8-hour battery life, yeah.
Yoo-hoo.
Yeah, I guess you could say that, Cal. Yeah, we should have some more action here on the way. ATSF and Cal, the SoCal Rail fan.
My man.
Someone hit track 2. That's closed. If all those trains hit track 1, then that means they're coming this way. Right? Because track 2 is the one that's closed. Are we the only ones here? Maybe. Maybe it's ATSF.
I got it.
So yeah, we might have 2 more CSX freight trains and 2 more Amtraks, it sounds like, that are on the way. But we have to wait and see.
It's been pretty busy yesterday.
Hey, Jack! Good, buddy, how are you? I didn't walk by here.
Yeah.
Marilyn. Marilyn. Hi, hon. Hi, honey, how are you? It's good to see you, my dear.
Billy, how nice of you.
How are you, sir?
I'm doing well.
Good to see you.
Got the crowd up.
Well, 46 passed by one of the 2 Amtrak trains. Well, 46 already passed by 63. They're lawn separated.
Traffic was backed up.
46 is long gone. Keep that in mind. We're waiting on 63 and 64.
It wasn't very long, was it?
No, this last one, no.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because you got it right, so I got it. He's not here yet, or, because I saw him from over on 31F.
Yeah.
Where you would cross it.
St. Jude's. Yes.
I think 46 might be done for the day, actually. Except the one that runs up to Massachusetts. Or runs up to Boston, I should say, which is Massachusetts. I think that one's probably still running, but I think the one out to New York City, that one's probably, his day's probably done.
Built that there.
So apparently they're rerouting everybody over the shore.
Yeah.
And they come right by here under our nose. So, anyway.
Yeah, well, no, if they were going east, they'd be on 2.
Anyway,
Well, there's been westbound traffic on
And I know where it is.
But
It's between Mike Elm Grove and Manitowoc Road.
I don't know.
That's one went by.
So you would take 531 to Elm Grove.
Yeah, that's the one that went by.
You take 531 west to Elm Grove.
Track 1's coming this way. Track 2 is going the other way.
Right.
So we should have ourselves some CSX action here pretty soon. Or not pretty soon, but sometime soon. Right now, I'm going to go in and check the train tracker, considering the Amtrak train should, in about 20 minutes, arrive into Rochester, so in about 40 minutes we should see it. What I have to see.
Oh, no, that's nowhere near it.
Okay, if you say so.
No, it's not. Scottsville Road is in China. This is in Kansas.
Yeah, well, glad you
I'm
did.
telling you.
So Tim, what are we gonna watch over there? No, with Fireman or
Each other.
ambulance chaser?
No, we're gonna look at.
Yeah, Amtrak 64, run about 27 minutes late, should be in Rochester at 1:47. It's not even at Batavia yet. Batavia is in between here and Buffalo. So, yeah, it's going to be a while. He'll probably be through at around like 2 o'clock, I say. 2 o'clock, 2:10 at the very latest. Then Amtrak 63 is just departing. Right now, currently on time, should be in Rochester at around 2:17. So they should be in Rochester at around the same time. Should be through here at around 2 o'clock, 2:10 again at the very latest. So they could be through here at around the same time.
She's coming over for
Gotta
the,
be some
coming over from Japan.
fire trucks.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Right now, we just gotta wait though.
Yes. Pete, that doesn't look like McDonald's.
They're putting her in a.
You changed?
Step up.
You stepped up to what?
I had to go to the better schools to get out pool with it.
Memory.
I had to go to better schools in East Rochester to get out pool with it.
That's a long trip.
So you got a Wendy's?
So this is on the way back.
Oh, Tom Wall.
So do you have to flock the pool?
She must have a hell of a good
No,
job.
not this year. You don't, just, you don't have to flock.
Either that or she worked for Japan.
Some years we do, but yeah, I opened it yesterday.
So-
Water was clear.
We have to wait for the defect detectors and just see if we can hear something here. I thought we heard an auto rack that was a lot closer. I guess I was wrong. But I do think we have an auto rack that will be before the Amtrak train, I think. We'll have to see.
We were going from Europe.
Now with today's,
You know, we had that.
personal computers and a little attachment device that
Well, one grandson, he's been 2 trips to Australia.
Chemicals are very expensive.
His flights were, I think, 15 hours, and he was from LA to Sydney.
Wow, that's.
Track what?
I saw one on,
2, okay.
That was the same
the other day, from
5 minutes ago.
Newark
we've
to
been doing it years.
Singapore. Almost
Yeah,
18
but
hours.
I mean, keep in mind, we've had like 3 trains back to back to back on the shore, so
I think that was a Delta flight.
should at least hear it one more time.
They were flying the big 380, Airbus 380.
Some do if you, previously opened them, the sealed bottles, for a couple of years.
That's coming this way. That's probably Amtrak.
That smells good. Tom
That's
Wall,
why I thought I was going to buy it, so well.
why not?
Well, the West Shore Amtrak ain't gonna be here for a while yet.
Oh yeah, if that is though. What country would you rather visit other than Mexico or Canada? Ireland.
Equipment defect detector, file mode 302.6. Track 1.
That's coming this way. That's probably the CSX westbound.
Oh, I missed those 347.
Very close together, yeah.
It's the only show in town right now.
Radio.
Track 1. Wait, that was track 1, so that's this way.
Okay, that was
That's
an
Amtrak.
Amtrak. Was that the 3?
Yeah, he's making his way down.
What was it, 24?
24 axles, yeah.
The one that just hit track Japan for the little train. Yeah, I would visit Ireland because I just love that country, not for train purposes, but if it was for rail fanning, Germany.
You've seen the pictures of me in that one.
No.
You haven't? Wow, I'm gonna show you. Hey.
They were down looking for an apartment for,
that.
Oh yeah, somebody's closely behind Amtrak.
Okay.
People are back to that type of concept.
The name of the town, it's just north of Action. Where the, gonna be working at.
So it sounds like we're gonna get Amtrak. Then immediately after Amtrak, we're gonna catch a freight train.
Yeah.
And then we'll most likely catch another Amtrak, and then after that, we should catch some more freight trains. So we might stay live for a little bit longer after the Amtraks.
Don't you remember at Christmas time going with
We're
the
looking
rail?
around.
The rail monorail?
Did you catch those BNSF units? No, not yet.
That was a big deal. Yes, it was. Then you had the top of the plaza for the restaurant. You had it was a real big deal.
Top of the plaza, you had the changing scene.
That was First Federal.
Yeah, I know.
That didn't really last too long.
No defects, yeah. Sounds like after the Amtrak, we'll catch one freight train.
A year, maybe 2 years.
Yeah, that's one that already went by. All I hear is no defects every 15 seconds. Yeah, we have so many defect detectors going off. I don't know what's going on.
He's listening to broadcast the fight.
So, what it sounds like right now is that maybe we will have Amtrak PO63 come through here. After that, we will have a CSX freight train westbound come through here. After that, PO64 will come through. Then after PO64, another freight train will come through here. And there might be a CSX eastbound that comes through here as well.
Jim, Sears credit was some of the best credit you could get.
Yeah, it was
Sears credit.
That horn you hear, that's for the lift bridge.
their appliances and their tools.
Absolutely.
Appliances and tools.
One of the pictures of me at Ashland.
And if you
Dale
remember way
took the
back,
screenshots
what
while I was
was-
there. He was home watching
who was the guy
on the
at the
camera.
desk
Yeah,
at the
and
appliance?
there I am at Ashland.
Don't know why it's blowing so much though.
All,
This isn't regular.
all state was a creation of Sears. Sears owned all
There you
state.
see the tracks in the street better.
Yes. And they were so
Right to the center.
It's starting to get a little annoying now. Maybe that's the firehouse actually. That could be the firehouse.
The
Have you ever gone on that, Jim?
southbound traffic will be on the
Many
right-hand side of the road as
years
you
Yeah, that's not the bridge. That's definitely the firehouse.
road traffic is on the other side of the track. So
not cheap.
the main thoroughfare right through the center of town.
You see the
Little
A
beach
cheeseburger,
vacation.
fries, and a Coke that had to be every bit of
I said, we
$50.
gotta
Camped at Ashland one year.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you watch trains then
Every
too?
bit of
No.
That was before our train.
Seems like the alarm finally stopped.
That was,
Admit Love Bug, welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by.
out there, I was ready to collapse.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
okay.
for
If you want to go back about 20 or so minutes, you'll see the fifth catch of today's stream, which is a CSX westbound manifest. We're going to go ahead and see that. Go back about more like 30 or so minutes.
So, in fact, I think we needed to put our, we were pulling a little
Well, I'll
pop-up.
tell you, you go to McDonald's and you see,
But yeah, you came at a good time, Emmett. Stupid alarm. I wouldn't say that. ATSF 29 to 26.
it's a $40, $50 bill.
So you came in a good time, Emmett the Love Bug. It looks like we're in the middle of a lot of trains right now. We have 2 CSX freight trains on the way. We have a CSX freight, we have an Amtrak train, and 2 CSX freight trains following that, all going westbound. Then eastbound, we have another Amtrak train and potentially another CSX train following him. So we could have ourselves some big action going on right now pretty soon.
He left and now he came back.
Did they?
And we might even catch some westbound shore action, which is really rare. We have a potential of that to clear up track 1. For those who don't know, this is track 2, right here, the middle track. And apparently it's being worked on right now, or it's closed. No, I don't know why, for track work. So track 1, the far track, is the only open track right now, minus the West Shore, which is why we've seen so many freight trains on the West Shore. But now they have some westbounds coming, and they don't know what to do with them. As track 1 is the westbound track, but there is an eastbound that has to go through Rochester.
I think so, or he did at one point.
So Amtrak 64 has to go into Rochester. Therefore, it's taking track 1 as well. So there's 3 trains heading westbound and 1 train heading northbound. Or westbound and 1 train heading eastbound on track 1. That's probably that second freight train. So it's going to be a bottleneck here. That's what they have. It's a bottleneck. So 64 nearly at Rochester, going approximately 74. 63 nearly at Rochester, going approximately 77. That was 313. He's backing up? I thought it hit 345.
I don't know if you knew that or not.
I don't know, I haven't been listening that close.
Well, train's approximately going 77. Interesting. Thank you, train master. So yeah, we should hopefully catch ourselves some action. I don't know what's going on. This is getting interesting. It seems like I'm hearing one number of defect detector, then I'm hearing them backing up, hitting a separate defect detector that's nowhere close. Amtrak PS64. Yeah, 64 should be here pretty soon. I'm at the Love Bug. Yeah, this is really interesting. Huh? Don't know, man. Just have to wait and see. I know we have 2 Amtrak trains coming that might be here within the hour, but we're in a bottleneck right now because one of the tracks is closed, so let's see. Track 2 is closed, ATSF 2926. Track 2 on the defect. Track 2 is closed in the Rochester area. It's, of course, open past then. I believe it reopens about 5 miles west of here. Track 2 is closed probably between, if I had to guess, between milepost 370 and milepost 380. Milepost 380 to 385 to milepost 366. That's where it's closed. That's my guess. It's probably more or less 382. Probably about 382 is around where it closes because that's where all the trains diverge off to the shore. That's my guess. That's another one. 'Have a lot of action in the area. 63 is late by 10 minutes. 64 is late by nearly 30. So I'm guessing 63 is going to go on the track closest to the building. And 63 can take this track. This track does not go to Rochester. That is the West Shore subdivision. It diverges. It bypasses Rochester. 63 was most likely going to hold up at a signal close to Rochester to get 64 by. Or it's going to be the reverse around because 64 is not in his time slot. But no, this is a separate line right here. Technically, this is a completely separate line. It does not go to one of their train. It does not go to Rochester train station.
Yeah.
64 is never in its time slot. Yeah, it honestly really isn't. This train's always in its always gets held up at customs. That's a reoccurring issue with 64. So therefore, CSX, since it runs out of its time slot, CSX always puts a train or two ahead of it. So there might be an auto rack train ahead of it, because it was like that before. So we might see ourselves a freight train before 64.
Initiate. What country's the number one?
Hey, Tim, have you heard from Mike and Stace that
Nope. The number one.
I talked with Mike, Tommy and Peggy and Mike and Stace that we're going to the,
Yes.
we're going to the Indian Village, Kanaganan, we're doing.
We're like, we did it today.
He knows that we were, serious attack. We're here. But, I don't know what their time schedule was. That trip
Yeah,
will
but you're
probably
single
take a
individual.
good part of the day, so I doubt that.
I like how fast everything went quiet. Yeah.
What did you say they're heading back home? Danny and Mark are driving back home.
So it sounds like most likely we might have a freight train before 64 or 63, excuse me. I was at Fairport Junction yesterday at around 2 p.m. Oh, nice, US NVA.
He'll be back on, with the group.
Trainmaster, I think it's going to be the first of the two you just said. But yeah, it sounds like we're in a bottleneck right now, and dispatch is trying to get these trains through. But yeah, it definitely got quiet a little quickly here, but we could have ourselves a lot more action here pretty soon.
The only reason why I'm gonna see
I think we're going to have a freight train before the Amtraks. In between the two Amtraks, we might have a freight train, and then after the Amtraks, we'll have a freight train. That sounds like it. Now, ATSF 29 and 26, I know you mentioned most trains in one stream. Most trains I've ever seen on stream is 8, so we might beat that. We're at 5 right now. I just started to get hit with a thunderstorm. I hope you're okay, Jackson B. Railfanning. Just stay safe there, man.
Robin will probably be coming over tomorrow. No, because we're gonna be meeting,
It's not Amtrak, though.
Duncan for dinner. Okay. So, yeah, well, that'll work. It's out on Buffalo Road. Oh,
So I'm going to go ahead and check the Amtrak train tracker right now, just see where they are.
we're gonna meet for dinner out there tomorrow.
Last thing on Amtrak.
She's just gonna come and meet us there and talk. Yeah.
That are offered by the government.
Oh, definitely. 64 is definitely going to get priority into Rochester. 63 is barely out of Syracuse right now, so it's going to be a minute before 63 gets here, actually.
Hey, Dan, Green Team throw the 1, 3, and 5 foot to 359 up and 4 back over.
2:30 now.
Yeah, Roger.
It's a bottleneck here right now. They don't know who to send first. Let's get some action here eventually. Just send something through.
We'll go down to Bell's and have a nice leisurely dinner.
I wonder how it looks at Attridge Road right now.
I think you can then 4 back now, I go.
Relax. Yeah.
Equipment defect detector, high mode 323.6.
That's another freight train right there. Oh, that could be Amtrak, actually. That's probably Amtrak. Yep. So Amtrak PO63 is about 40 miles out right now. So 64 is definitely going to get priority into the station, considering he's extremely close. I think he's being held up by a freight train. That's my guess. I think there's a freight train ahead of him. So we're most likely going to see a freight. Why Wednesday? I thought you were more of a weekend guy. No, I just kind of railfan whenever I want to. USNVA. Just kind of out whenever. I haven't been out a lot lately because I've been sick lately. So I haven't been able to go out. But yeah, I just kind of go out whenever I can. Railfan when I can. Weekdays are better for action. Yeah, that's also true. That's actually not as true as I thought recently. I mean, today's been an exception, but the majority...
Whoa.
760 axles. That's a long train.
Where is that?
302.
On the track.
Train 2.
Here to Timbuktu.
Probably.
64. Quite a ways east of here.
I believe 153.
So, yeah. 760 axles, yeah.
153, that means it would be here about 157 at the latest.
No, I'd say more like 2 o'clock. 2:10 at the latest. Let's remember, it's bottlenecked here. He doesn't have priority on his track.
Yeah, it's only 20 up.
But yeah, actually, that's not been... speaking of the weekdays action, ATSF 2926, that has not been true so far for me. The most action I've seen, besides today, today's been the busiest. But today, before today, the busiest was a CSX, was a Sunday. The busiest day I've had was on Sunday, which is actually kind of funny. I saw 5 that day. That's been the most I've ever seen. That's been the most, besides today. Today I'm at 6. Today I'm at 6 for the stream. I have 5.
All they did was just move stuff around in the yard.
Yeah, right on the west end of the yard, the Dewitt yard. Yeah, we saw a couple of Amtrak's though.
Yeah, we did, but we didn't see any CSXs at all.
That's just before 2.
I was really surprised at that.
Yeah.
At the lack of
About 220 for the other one. The other direction.
Sundays are terrible for action on the Transcon. Well, they aren't for here, apparently. So yeah, we got a lot of action making its way down. We have, apparently, that's one that's 760 axles. It's probably a giant B train, if I had to guess. That might actually be the one with the BNSF power.
Yeah. Billy, how are they?
Right now, that bell's the lift bridge. We got the 2 Amtrak's.
Yeah, broadcastify.
And we have at least 1 freight train. Sounds like we got another train making its way down. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of getting tired of these defect detectors. Yeah, that's not the crossing you hear. That is the lift bridge.
Must be time for the Colonial Bell, huh?
Could be.
Oh, Train Master, welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Amtrak P
That was the bridge bell.
892 with 46, the Palmetto.
Why is it
Oh, so I guess we will not be. That sounds like the Empire. That might be an Empire service, but maybe, I don't know. That's unfortunate. I guess we will not be seeing 46 today. According to Emmett Lovebug.
One of them come.
the northbound gate down?
Sounds a lot like a crossing. Yeah, it's got the mechanical bell, but these crossings are electric bells. So there's the difference there. And also you can barely hear the crossing, to be fair.
If anything, you'd think it would be the southbound.
I mean, I meant southbound.
But no, the gates haven't moved. No.
So yeah, we should see Amtrak here pretty soon.
Yeah, no, it's.
Pretty soon meaning like 20 minutes. 20 to 25. Hello, Felix. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. If you want to go back about 40 or so minutes, you'll see the fifth catch of today's stream, which was a eastbound manifest. So we'll go back about 40 or so minutes. You'll see that. Fell asleep to Jivo sounds. Not sure what that bell is. Maple Leaf 63 is 40 miles east of Rochester, 76 miles per hour west, according to Rail Rats. Interesting. Steam locomotive bell. Yeah, I don't know what that is. ATSF 2926. Might be a boat passing by. I don't know.
How many square miles? 6, 7?
I'm good to know, Felix.
Yeah, you can hear the boats talking to the bridge tender. Marine Channel 13.
Okay.
Yeah, we should have some action here pretty soon. Yeah, now the lift bridge is lifting, so, or lowering, I should say. So it's that we've heard a lot of train action talk, but nothing has came yet, so maybe we might only see the two Amtraks. We'll have to see. Rochester, 64 coming into Rochester. Good to know. All right. 64 will be here. Will most likely be the next train. So 64 will most likely be the next train. Then after that, will most likely be either 63 or another freight train.
I'm ready if you are.
Oh, okay.
You wanna go or no?
Let's say a few more minutes if you like.
Okay.
It's up to you.
Why don't you let me know, okay?
All right, 15 minutes.
Okay, 2 o'clock is good.
Yeah.
So right now, I'd give it about 20 minutes till Amtrak PO64 gets here.
They say it's a nice, yes, they say
Nice little nap there, huh?
Why not?
Oh, here we go. Here comes a westbound, I believe. Train time, everybody.
Oh, yeah? Oh,
Something,
down.
something. Oh, westbound.
Now, what would we post for?
Westbound coming here.
I guess I was wrong about the Amtrak. That sounded like a hot box. That sounded like a hot box right there. And there we go for the fifth catch of today's stream. Is it the 760 axle train? No, that's definitely not it. My twin. So let's see. I missed a little bit of chat. Train time finally. I know. Beautiful horn show. Yeah, I got a good horn show out of that. M560 has a UPSD 70 on it. If we know what that is, Emmett Lovebug. I'd like to know that. But if that's nowhere near here, then I won't have to worry about that. Westbound auto racks. 64 is coming in. Nice. I'm on 283 heading to Rochester right now. Nice. Orlando FM Productions. Don't think I'll be able to catch you there, but we do have a lot of other action on the way if you want to stay and watch that.
Too long and too short.
Got a great horn show out of him. It sounds like the next train will most likely be PO64.
Short, long.
Amtrak Maple Leaf.
And back in the day, that was the signal that trolleys used.
But yeah, that train snuck up on me.
You know, out in the country.
That's what North is jointly owned by New York State and
Interesting, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then from New Haven to Boston, Amtrak comes up for
So primarily it's 80% in.
Yeah, on the corridor, yes.
Well,
Boy, he was moving too.
And
There's a pretty fast auto train right there, or auto rack train right there.
need a radar detector to see how fast.
So yeah, most likely the next train will be Amtrak number 64.
KFB. You know, Amtrak pays CSX.
is it an annual contract or by the speed and the load?
Defined by the contract.
Yeah, that was the train that just went by. 100%.
Wait about 5 minutes.
So all of these are
not that.
So that was the
this is a CSX train.
6th train of today's stream.
And then dispatches it.
But the trains are CSX, correct?
The freight trains.
The freight trains.
Yeah, Amtrak crews are qualified to run on this railroad.
So the train that just went by doesn't pay a fee.
Well, part of the total cost structure. CSX has balance of course in maintaining the rails.
Well, to them it's an expense because it's all.
Don't you love to see it? PO64 has 46. Let's go. Knew it. All right, so that'll be a special catch. Speaking of special, we might catch. These people don't move pretty soon. We might catch them getting hit by 46, which will definitely be an interesting shot as they finally move.
Track and what it costs to run that train on these tracks.
Don't you love it when you just see people stop on railroad tracks? But anyway, yeah, we got 46 coming, like I thought. Be a nice special catch of today. So we might.
They allocate the cost of that train.
This will be my 6th time catching 46. Love to see it.
All money within the
I
city.
lived long enough to be retired from.
But no money is actually
I did
transacted.
11 years with the railroad.
Yeah.
Now it's fact that I would be thinking that I'm
But
going
if
to be.
it was Amtrak, it does get allocated.
It never
Yes,
came
as
on my
an
radar.
Amtrak pays.
It gets allocated as income, right?
Amtrak pays each railroad operator. Amtrak pays every railroad operator.
Yes, and that money is considered income. Where this train is not considered income. It's just allocated in.
So that train got almost 10 times more money than Amtrak.
Okay,
So yeah, that was the train that just went by. It had 284 axles.
brings income, I understand.
So most likely the next train will be Amtrak 64.
Right? But then you have this allocated expense covering the cost of that train. So, and it's all paper transaction, that's what you're saying.
An Amtrak contract, that's penalties for late operational.
Oh, really? So if a train comes in an hour late, they get a penalty?
Safety first, yeah, I know.
Yes. They CSX would make less money. So running that train, if it gets too late,
So
they have problems.
we have Amtrak 64, Amtrak 63,
CSX,
and I think one more freight train.
Amtrak,
People do stupid things. There's an electric sign there that says "Do not." At the crossing, "Do not stop on tracks." Yeah, I know. People don't listen to signs though, ain't it evident? At least I get free content out of it.
Is CSX. Schenectady to Poughkeepsie, Amtrak has a lease on the tracks from CSX.
Who runs the Selkirk
Hey,
yard?
the train will stay on the track.
That's Albany, right?
That's not Albany.
South of Albany, Selkirk. And that's CSX.
Yes. So anyhow, from Poughkeepsie to Schenectady, Amtrak leased the line from CSX. Because virtually all passenger trains there, because the freight trains.
So what is considered, Pete, the biggest yard outside of New York City?
And to make something idiot-proof, they all seem just to build a better idiot. Well said, Felix.
New York State.
To see a train,
Outside of New York City.
6 or more lead locomotives.
Okay.
Well said. Anyway,
Through it,
yeah. So pretty soon we should catch Amtrak 64. With apparently Amtrak number 46 leading.
4 units, and then
Now, as far as tonnage, are
Two
the
on the
railroads
rear end,
now
bring in,
transporting
yeah.
more tons?
that's very, it happens, you see it fairly.
Not how stupid you are. I don't want to see anybody get killed. Me neither.
Because they probably, yeah, exactly, yeah. That and the freaking train is 2.5 miles long.
They have to maintain.
God knows how many tons of freight there.
Somebody just hit the 359 defect detector. So we got a westbound on the way.
Last one railroad.
Oh, 345. Oh, that might be Amtrak then.
Back then. 10 megatons per year of traffic on that line. And if you carry any amount of toxic, like inhalation chemicals,
Yeah, that's Amtrak.
says you have to then install PTC. Or if you have regularly scheduled passenger trains, install PTC.
That's Amtrak.
That's where they've been having some problems. with all
That's
these
15 miles out.
developments on-
The other one is at least 10, or at most 10.
That was Potter. The other one, Billy Grover was going accident in California.
No, it's not.
45,
How many?
355,
Back in 2009, there was an
61,
accident in Castle, California.
How many people got?
16 miles,
Metrolink
it's not very far.
ran a red signal
Yeah.
with a guy who was on his cell phone.
Yeah, so we should.
Close,
He
finally.
collided with the Union Pacific freight train coming out of the zone.
Wow.
And the commuter caused one foot inside the other, crushed a bunch of people. So that, so Congress decided at that point, we're going to ban PTC.
Amtrak will be here shortly.
It cost the freight railroads over $10 billion to install PTC from the bottom line.
Wow.
And then
Now,
Question
based
is,
on the amount
which one's gonna be
of
first?
use of the track, what is the life of the track?
the proper maintenance and stuff, 25 to 40 years, depending on the level of tonnage they carry. Wooden ties, about 25 years if they have good drainage.
So they're always constantly replacing the rods, right?
What do you mean by rods?
The ties.
Yeah, but they don't replace them all at once. They replace like every fourth or fifth, every year or two to maintain it.
All right, 63 at Newark now. Yeah. You should be here within 15, 16 minutes.
Yeah, so they'll come through and you'll see them put dots.
The other Amtrak train, he'll be here eventually.
Ties are gonna replace with the tie gate.
Remember last year when they were shoring up the stoves and everything when they were coming by here?
Yeah, look
You
up the
remember
valves
that?
and the back, eventually the valves will break down.
That's the Automatic train that come by. That's that cold water, I think.
They had that special equipment, remember last summer?
64 is just arriving at Station Rochester now, so Mike,
I thought he departed.
Beds last.
well, I don't know, did you hear some actual communications? Because I'm looking at transit docs.
Oh, I'm looking at the the official Amtrak tracker.
Okay, that's been awfully unreliable lately,
Oh,
so
really?
I've really, I like the Amtrak tracker, but sometimes I'm looking for something and nothing happens on the screen.
So we got one on track 2. That's coming this way. There's one at Coldwater coming this way.
Okay.
It's very capital intense for maintenance, and you're saying a railroad.
So that could actually be Amtrak. Let me check then.
So they're gonna need it all time.
Hard. Let's go.
That's why you have so many workers. So people screaming
Oh yeah, that was Amtrak then. Yeah, he's running even later. Amtrak's not, 64 isn't even in Rochester yet. See, this is why I don't like Amtrak. They cannot be on time to save their lives. So yeah, 64 is going to be the first train through.
Wow.
What's that?
Your feed's about 8-10 seconds ahead of virtual Railfanning. Interesting. Cool.
So how can they trim their expenses?
As that proves that mine's better. That's a joke.
Never seen anything like it.
Well, that's just a 10
I would say that maybe about 5 billion.
That's a small place.
That's small potatoes.
CSX and Norfolk Southern, that's right up to about 12 to 14 billion a year revenue.
Wow.
Union Pacific will be in Santa Fe, well, over 20 billion a year revenue.
Okay.
Mark Brown.
So I've only had one train in the last hour. A little slow lately.
You're running low on it. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, one up here. I get a couple a year now. But I just
Just like Pete says, when they dispatch CSX, Jacksonville, Florida.
I go to Mark Brown.
And it's all awesome. I remember I had a van with the dispatcher and the yard report to the mayor.
We should. So most likely the next 2 trains are going to be Amtrak. That's most likely. We might, after the Amtraks, we might catch ourselves one more CSX train. Though that's unsure. We've seen 6 today. It looks like we're going to tie the record for the most trains on stream, because I've seen 8. 8's the most I've seen on stream.
You didn't have to do this, but my guy did the buyout, so he coming out, went a little extra.
How many people lost their jobs? Quite a few.
Gotta go to work today. I work 4 p.m. till midnight. All right, take care, USNVA. Thank you again for stopping by. Good luck out there, man.
baby oil on it. Back to 52. And he knows all the layout, allowing more UV through his water division.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were heavily carried.
A lot of people got it, didn't know it.
That's coming in North Country. Oh, that's the Barge Canal. 15665. Isn't there also 156?
He's got a ship in the 90s, 2000. He's not used suntan lotion.
No.
Thank you.
Dad was in Buffalo on the river, so some of the people were job, when he rushed out, he home 5 or 6 hours.
Now, when do they shut down? 8 or 9 o'clock?
My guy likes to use.
Nine.
See everybody later. Happy birthday.
Oh wait, I'm still here with you until 2:45. All right. I'll most likely be done by then.
Sweet 16.
Most likely.
18 drinking games.
Jimmy.
Jack, health and happiness.
Thank you too.
We'll see you soon. Take care now. All the best. It's always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. Take care.
Yeah.
You ready? Oh, I've got to get my bag off.
You take care.
Some guys do it different, some purple, some side. Google, PL.
You must have been at handicap last night
You'll
with the
see,
Nets.
like you say, there's 3 different.
Yeah, we'll see what happens tonight.
You've got
They Garrett Cole, he's watching.
Billy, I'll see you Friday. Call me Friday afternoon. Yep. Okay, ready?
No, you can get them all. I would think it would be.
Take care, Brad.
Okay, ta-ta, you know what you do.
Ta-ta.
See ya.
We're gonna go ahead and check the tracker right now. They should be closed.
Almost.
I'm gonna guess within the next 5 minutes. 64 creeping up, doing 20 miles an hour. Yeah. He's not. Last time I checked, he wasn't even in the station, Felix. So. Yeah, 63 is doing 74 right now. He's definitely going to be first. He is very close. 64, however, is not even in the station yet. I think he's under track speed restrictions. I think the track he's taking I think he's going through like maintenance track right now. So he probably won't be here for the next 20 or 30 minutes at the very latest.
Bill said that.
Anytime now.
That's what you've been saying for the last 2 hours.
I probably need all of about 6 feet. Right. Better than 200 feet, right?
Yeah, probably minimum one over the 38.
So, it's, but anyway, yeah, that's what you want, yeah, that's RG8. No, it's RG58. So
Like
I'm
if
gonna
you're
record.
doing 2 meter 440, you're gonna run 100 foot. You probably want at least LMR 400.
Yeah.
So yeah, we should see one Amtrak train here pretty soon.
Is this a good deal, or did they just get it out, they just found something? Right.
359.
Oh, he hit 359? Ah, all right, perfect. So yeah, I'll be here in like 2 minutes. So 63, excuse me, will be here pretty soon. Looks cool down there today. Denver has hot around the 90s. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I bet. It's around 80s up here, Felix. So yeah, I'd give it like 3-5 minutes tops before we catch Amtrak here pretty soon. There's thunderstorms in southwestern New York, the PA, and Cleveland. It's moving. Northeast should be around 6. Should be here at around 6 p.m. Interesting. So yeah, almost any minute now, we should have 63 here. I don't think it's going to have anything special on him, but 64 should have Amtrak number 46 on him. It's around 90 degrees. Ooh. That's not too bad. I'm from down in South Florida. It's around 100, 103 right now. So glad, at least I escaped something. Oh, here we go. Gates are activated. Here comes the train, everybody. Here comes Amtrak number 63. Train time, chat. Be sure to wave, everybody. Be sure to wave. Now he's under some sort of speed restriction. You can tell he's lifting. Oh yeah, he's definitely. You can definitely see him just go around the corner right there. He was lifting. Hello, Dylan. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. You came at a great time. That was the 7th catch of today's stream. Yeah, you can tell he was lifting right there. Definitely around that corner. So he's entering some sort of speed restriction. I think he's going to hold for 64, who's I believe at the station right now. I'm going to go ahead and check. Miami was under 2 feet of water about a month ago. What's up with that? Storms. That's all I can tell you, USNVA. But yeah, we should have one more train here, at least.
Well, you got what, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. Is it tier 1 still not?
Yeah, 64 right now, running about 50 minutes late. Still not in Rochester. We'll be in Rochester in about 2 minutes. See, this is exactly why. This is Amtrak's biggest criticism. They are never on time. Almost never on time. 63 is able to keep up. I'm not sure what's going on with 64. 64 got that 12-minute grant period because of customs. But the rest of his 50 minutes is unexcusable. He's still got about at least a mile and a half to go into Rochester, so it's gonna be a minute before we see him, which means we could have ourselves a freight train here. Like I've heard before, I believe we might have ourselves a CSX auto rack eastbound on the way. About CSX releasing the Georgia Railroad Heritage Unit, but still in Waycross. Yeah, heard.
Equipment defect detector, milepost 364.1. Track 1.
10 of those I showed you.
That's the train that just went by. That's Amtrak 63.
CSX equipment defect detector, milepost 364.1. 3 track 1. No defect. No defect. Total axle 5 of transmission.
63 is 10 miles out, doing about 7 miles an hour. You're a little late, Felix. He's already through. What?
63 120. Clear 365, no defect. And the more over. Yeah, you finally answered after 10 times. Westbound. Clear. Okay. Okay, thank you.
You'll find me useful.
Ham X 217. 217 over. 217, 495, please put a stop. QC 375.
That was 24. That was 24 axles. How did he pick up an extra axle?
Track 2 west. 25, 25 miles
What
per
this
hour.
was triple axle?
X 217, lead engine CSX 495. It's Foreman Ham's permission to pass this conditional located QC 375.0. QC 380.0. Track 2 westbound 25, 25 mile an hour.
3 again, permission to pass the track work zone. So one of these trucks is triple axle. That's interesting. Buffering issues, nothing I can do, man.
You guys take care of it. Happy early birthday. Yeah.
So that was 63 getting permission to pass the track work zone. That's been sending all of our trains down the West Shore.
They were all close to each other.
Tom Hughes, he's
M217. 53 what? Track 1 at first radio.
the Whistler, yeah. Track, he's the next location up. There is five.
Clear back up to track 2. 1411. And 1411 AM. Yeah, 1411 at 25, correct.
Are they both incumbents?
Yeah.
So use
63 what? Track 1 at first radio, should be 367. It'll be a first
I'm just curious if you paid attention to it, because I saw it. I said, I gotta ask Bill.
Yeah. No, I wasn't surprised. Tom's a little different bird.
Oh, you do know him?
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah.
Jack.
That's Bill's chair.
Whose purse is that?
Oh, Bill's.
66 Georgia Railroad looks pretty good. Has anyone ever saw an Amtrak take the West Shore? US NVA, I don't think Amtrak has ever taken the West Shore because the engineers are not trained on that track.
Bill, is that your first?
If an Amtrak train were to take the West Shore ever, it would be an Acela train. It would be those Acela delivery trains.
Did you take the bike?
But no, I don't believe an Amtrak train has ever taken the West Shore ever. Unless if it was Amtrak 4 in power.
No.
Unless it was Amtrak,
17, Foreman Ham.
like an Amtrak diesel, one of those Dash 8s. It's like trailing on a CSX train. But yeah, the new Georgia Railroad looks pretty good, Felix. I do really like that new heritage unit.
You don't like that? Uncomfortable? He said it was not bad.
No, but I mean, they support all the leaders.
Is that about track 2 east?
Yeah. He's at, do we,
Well, I mean, you gotta put it in the context. You're traveling in a motorcycle. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, have a nice day.
Yes, you guys too.
Yeah, good seeing you. Yes.
Look good, Timmy. I got nothing ahead of you.
So yeah, I'd give it about 10, 15 minutes at the latest that before 64 PL64 comes. After that, we maybe will see a CSX, but I doubt it. It's not looking possible.
So what's that? Trying to east. I'm on road. Jeff and Pat. They bought the whole block.
17 entering Ham, George Limit, 375. Track 2S, 495.
And the rental income property behind the parking lot. Now, chicken wings are so damn expensive. $18, $20 for a chicken. You gotta be out of your mind.
Yeah, there you go.
64 is probably already departed then.
Track 64, I'm track
64 will be here in like 5 minutes then.
Oh yeah, that's together. After work, I used to meet a friend of mine. On Tuesdays, they used to have chicken wing specials. Something like 15 or 25 cents a chicken. Back in those days. And growing up, they used to throw the wing out because it was considered the bad part of the chicken.
If they made it spicy, enough people would drink them.
Oh, they do that too. That's why they have all those rubs and sauces. They're all loaded with sodium so that you drink. That's the name of the
My
game.
daughter lived in Buffalo for 4 years when she was a residency, a block from the Anchor Bar and Grill. So she used to get over, we used to get over there occasionally.
Good
But
chicken
it's
wings.
supposedly invented for chicken.
Weren't they good chicken wings though?
Oh, yeah.
There's another place that's supposed to be real good in Buffalo for chicken wings. Real good.
Well, they opened a place at the airport, no less. Anchor Bar and Grill, got a place at the airport.
So now we wait.
Get wings on your way out of town.
They should have added
You know,
the
that-
Georgia Railroad emblem on the Heritage
A lot
Unit.
of people from Rochester.
Oh yeah, that would probably have been a
Times when we-
that would have been a little unique
Because
touch.
you could get a direct flight.
I've seen the Georgia emblem unit, that sticker unit. I saw that at Folkestone once. I think it was leading.
You
It
can
was either
get a
leading
direct
or it was a
flight out of
DPU. I don't remember.
You can get a direct flight out of Buffalo, but you can hardly get
No, the Spirit of Dante. That was leading. Georgia emblem was DPU.
They have this.
I have a really good shot of the Spirit of Dante special unit
Airport authority
or sticker unit, I guess.
allowed in where for like January through March it's a direct flight to like Orlando or somewhere in Florida. Every time I went down with the kids though, we had a
Back 64, track 46. Well, that all changed. I could go there to Europe, so it's been-
365. That's about 4 miles out.
a lot of the direct flights, you see it now. Almost feel up and spoke.
So we will catch a train here very soon.
People disappearing even more so. There's nobody flying out for zero.
So the 7th catch of today's stream will be here pretty soon. Looks like it's gonna be the final catch too.
Airplanes at the airport.
Absolutely. When they hired Fisher at Kodak for Motorola, the deal is that he was to have an airplane that every weekend flew him back to Illinois where his family was. He would fly back on the weekend to his family. With the $12 million
Yep, that's for Amtrak.
They forgive him.
That's the first track too I've heard all day.
That's probably be pretty slow moving here. I think the second track up to at least you're 82.
Detector, milepost 364.1. Track 2. No defects. No defects. Total 4. End of transmission.
Track 63, Foreman Hamel.
School of Business.
Here we go, I hear him. 364.1 here. He's in the Fairport block, yep. Here he comes. Here he comes. Here comes the 7th catch of today's stream, everybody.
Oh, really?
The guy that did the radio, Marconi.
Yeah.
The airport below me is a Marconi airport.
All right, there go the gates, everybody. So I'm going to go quiet so I can record this. Be sure to wave, everybody.
Now that's in northern Italy.
Yeah,
people
it's on the edge
speaking
of the
German?
River Valley.
Did you have people speaking German to you there?
No. You had to get up close to the Switzerland.
But of course, you know what bonds Germany with Italians and Italy. Fascism. Both countries love authority.
Yeah, but that was started with.
Yes, sir. Amtrak 46.
Oh, it's always historically rooted in authority.
All right.
Very big on authority. Because it's all centered around what has always been a big part of their culture. Respect. They're very big on
See it. Amtrak 50th anniversary unit.
respect your parents.
You'll love to see it. 46 leading the charge there today.
My brother Al
All right.
was the oldest. He got served first.
So
He was the oldest. No respect. He was the oldest. They go goofy on that stuff.
hello, Metro North is goated. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. If you want to go back about 5 or so minutes, you'll see the, or more like 2 or so minutes, you'll see the 7th catch of today's stream, which was
Where was pizza originated from? Tuscany? Or Naples?
Oh, that is the 8th. That is the 8th catch.
I thought it was Tuscany.
Welcome, Justin's Railfanning. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. If you want to go back, you will see the 8th catch of today's stream. So we've tied the record. When are you heading back to Florida? August 5th or 6th is when I start my way back.
Right. That's called Sicilian pizza.
I will not be, like I said, I'm going to be up here for a long time during. 10 more trains, then we could call it a day. Nah, I think we're going to call it a day now, actually. I like the enthusiasm US NVA. I think we're going to go ahead and call it there. 8 trains is very good for a stream. I've seen 9 altogether, but we're going to call it 8 on stream. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. I wish we could stay up for 10 more, but not looking like to be in the card. So thank you guys so much for stopping by. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll catch you guys in the next video or stream, whatever it may be. Once again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. See you later. Bye-bye.